Good night, and welcome to. It's been a while since we do this, Sunday Vibes Live with Trinbago Vibes. Here we give updates. If this is your first time here or first time you're tuning in, greetings. I'm Rajeev. If we're hearing some dogs barking in the background, well, I don't know. I just the neighbors' dogs getting on. So yeah, I know. Right now would be what right now in this is the last day of Flavor Village. So most of the local live streams that you would be most likely that is currently ongoing on YouTube would be at Flavor Village, and they have a faith and worship session going on because we in the season of Lent, and not only Lent, that is for the Roman Catholic and the Christian peeps. We also in the season of Ramadan for my Muslim peeps. So to my Islamic brothers and sisters out there, I hope the fast is going good. To the people who are fasting from Lent, I hope the fast is going good as well. This week here is Holika Dan. So yeah, so that means next weekend is Pagua or Holi. They'll be celebrating here in Trinidad and Tobago. So next weekend there would not be any video dropping. It will be more of a live stream, and I'll be live streaming the whole I'll be live streaming Pagua or Holi. I'm not sure if I'll do Arangwares and then Colorland, or I might, that is on this Sunday, I might do I see the Mahatma Gandhi Institute, the Indian High Commission is having a celebration on the Saturday itself, down on that side there. That is opposite Mount Hope. Well, not opposite Mount Hope. That is opposite Tech there by Arthur Lockjack. Yeah, and that'll be early in the day. So I'm not sure if most likely I might go and live stream that on the Saturday, and well, I'll see how the Sunday goes, right? Because these days I'm trying to do a little more housework and spend some more time with the family and everything. So I'm not doing as much as I would have done before. So yeah, so I hope all is well. I know it's been a while since we've done Sunday Vibes Live, and the last time I did this was probably for the New Year's, and yeah. So welcome, good night, and thanks for joining in. I'm not seeing any messages coming in at the moment, so thank you for taking some time off to pop in. And yeah, let me jump into it now. Before I move on to right, if this is your first time here, right, here we give some updates. We discuss the videos that came before it. We just came off the Carnival season. Now, I didn't do as much live streaming that I would have liked to have done during the Carnival season. I didn't get to capture any traditional mass, conventional mass. I didn't really get a chance to do much pan. The only pan video I do was the pan crawl, and so that was fun. I tried to do something a little different, and for most of the Carnival scenes that I was able to do, I tried to do it from video editing perspective and trying to do it at a different twist, that Trinbago vibes way kind of thing, because I realize, Dread, we have like, and big up these, we have a lot of live streamers here, and they have this go the distance. They'll be there from the start and go to the finish, and your boy will go for for an hour or two, and then that's it, wrap up. Yeah, I just go and capture what I could capture and wrap up, because that's just how it's go. I just go with my phone. Sometimes I forget to go with a battery backup. So when the phone is about to die, or I realize the quality dropping and all these things, I will just end the live, or the live will end abruptly. And because I realize you have like I am living my life, Godsey, Radical Tube there. It's like it don't make sense to really go there. I know I appreciate you all who tune in to the live stream whenever I go doing a live, especially in public. I appreciate that so much. But like in certain shared spaces, I think is take away not only take away data, but it's take away from other people as well. So that's why I didn't do as much live streaming over the Carnival season. I did do a few things on the road, but on the road for Carnival Monday and Tuesday is be different, and Juve is be different, because there's only so much things you can capture all over the place, and you never know which each stream it will always be something different, right? Unless you bounce up the peeps on the road. So yeah. So that was just some of the things for the Carnival season. And then I had some errors in the live streaming as well. Didn't realize in one instance data run out, and the quality dropped for when I was on the road Tuesday. I think that is when I was trying to capture either Bliss or Tribe on the road, on Chadwick Road, and it just ended up blurry and I didn't realize. And then I had a next instance after that where I switched phones, the audio started was on mute for some strange reason. I do not know what happened. But yeah, so you know how things just go, right? The next live stream would be next weekend, would be Holy or Pagwas. That is what we live streaming next rounds. And then after that, I'm not sure, to be honest with you all. It's possible I may be doing a upmarket or artisan market at the end of March. But at the end of March and all is Spiritual Baptist. We have that holiday coming up at the end of the month. And I'm hoping to do a video on that. So hopefully the last video on the last Saturday of March will be something along the lines of the Spiritual Baptist video, because I always, for the past few years since doing this channel, as you know, here we tackle everything Trinidad and Tobago, all the culture and everything, and I always wanted to do something along those lines. Just I didn't know what to do or how to do it, and I have an idea now, right? But I'll see how things go, because I have to reach out to some people to, to verify. Most likely that one will be more interview based thing, just to spread knowledge. Whoa, Manderson, welcome. Manderson is new to the channel. Do you fast after the carnival? My wife is Roman Catholic, so she fasts for Lent, right, till Easter. I am not. I'm Hindu, so yeah. But so I don't necessarily fast after carnival, but those who follow the Roman Catholic faith and possibly those who are Christians would fast for Lent, like they will give up something. So yeah, so those are the people who will be normally fasting from Ash Wednesday straight down to Easter, I think. Yeah, so that's not on me. So welcome to the channel. Like I said, I'm Rajeev, and here we do everything Trinidad and Tobago. We are not only food based, we do culture, we do places to visit and everything. And I'll give you some updates before we jump into yesterday's video. So actually, we tackled some Chinese food yesterday, and the week before that I did a barbecue when I interviewed with a partner of mine, Kern. Big up Kern through the archives. He talking about productivity and being a father and finding that balance. Right now I'm trying to find that. I'm working on that balance between life, doing content, and all these things. And yeah, but I need to spend some more time on the life base. Like for the past 5 years previous to this year, I was more of like heavy focus on YouTube and building the channel and doing every weekend I was somewhere. This time around, I'm taking it more easy, doing a few things differently. And yes, yesterday we did tackle Chinese food hopping. It's been, the last time we did that was apparently 3 years ago. It's only when I was going through the comments I realized, wait now, it's not long I was supposed to do a volume 2 on the Chinese food. I'll have it here. How about 43 from the comments from the last video, right? Not the one from yesterday. From the last video, the first time we did, I had like 43 places that you all recommend. So this round I was like, all right, let me try and cut down that. So we did 4 out of the 43, and well, one was recommended by my father. So we down to 39 more, and I'm not sure if any new ones will be added after yesterday's upload. Some new people here, like Madison, like anytime we doing a food vlog, I'm not a food critic. I do not know food notes, and I would have an idea, and sometimes if I'm feeling up to it, I'll describe food accordingly, right? But I'm not too versed in the food language, so to speak. I just know what tastes good to me and what I don't like, or what I like the least, and that's how I rate my food. So I'm not here to tell you, oh, this has a sweet fragrance and the texture is crunchy, right? Well, I will use crunchy, I'll use tender, I'll use season well. And when I mean season well, that means salt, pepper, other seasoning, other spices, green seasoning, Caribbean flavors, that kind of thing. All right, so just for any newcomers here, that's how we do food here on the channel. We just tell you, for me at least, if it isn't good to me, I'll tell you. If it not isn't good, I'll just say, I'll give you a rating in a sense now. So from what I like to what I like the least. That's how we roll here. All right, and Yeah, so like I was saying, I'll see how many new Chinese spots are added from yesterday's video to the new batch. And okay, he's saying, does the Chinese food have a Trini flavor or influence, or is it distinctly Chinese? No, most Chinese food spots here in Trinidad is influenced by the Trini flavors. So that's why, like, if you come and eat Chinese here in Trinidad and Tobago, it will taste different from anywhere else, most places in the world, right? We do have some authentic Chinese restaurants here, like the dim sum spots. They cook like some authentic Chinese food, like if you'll have food from China. But for the most of the restaurants here, and we have restaurants all over the place, would be Trini influence. All right, so that is just that. Now, one thing I've learned in the comments, and I didn't really know this before, so somebody could correct me. Apparently, the noodles that they use in the Chinese food here, I mean, I should know this, it high in sodium, right? Most times MSG high in sodium, so it may not be on the healthy side. So you should be eating it every day. Like I would have covered 6 spots in a sense. 6 times I eaten noodles. Now that was covered over a period of 3 weeks. So I try to spread them out as best as I possibly can. That's how we do it in certain food things. And I try not to do everything in one day. The only food spot that I did in one day was the Chinese Dragon, because there was like basically less than 5 minutes drive, about a few minutes drive between each other. Oh, Darren, big up, big up. So that was the only Chinese food spot that I had the same day. Even Golden Palace, I had the chicken lau mein one day, and I had the food from the canteen another day. So it wasn't the same day. So I try to spread it out, because it's like at the same time, yeah, we trying out different food spots and everything, but we're trying to do this spaced out to be so we wouldn't be unhealthy in doing these things. Next thing I realized, like I see 2 people message me. I'm not sure how reliable it is, but I'll work with it. They were saying using plastic forks, it's better to use metal forks, right? And the plastic forks apparently take away from the flavor. Like I've never experienced that, but I will try it, because I'm of the opinion we don't knock it till we try it. Oh, Naim, good night. So next I'm trying the Chinese food, and I'm hoping to do volume 3 and volume 4 sometime later this year. It just won't be anytime soon. So yeah, because like I say, I have 39 more spots plus whatever people would recommend yesterday that I haven't had before. So we'll try and tackle that. Now, next weekend, there's no like video, but there'll be a live stream, Pagua Holy, right? The week after that would be doing a pastries video, right? I already recorded, so just to edit it and drop it. And that one is a current roll hopping / cheese pie hopping kind of thing vibes, right? And I think after that would be something environmental based. It could be I think at a beach or a mud volcano, or it could be Fort Abercrombie. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how the schedule goes, and I'm hoping as well to cover something along the spiritual Baptist, at least something knowledgeable based on the spiritual Baptist faith. And also I do have possibly, I'm not sure I guarantee this yet, I might live stream a Artesian market like at the end of this month as well. So I'm not sure about that, but we'll see how it goes. So make sure you all stay locked on. Whoa, Holmes, good evening, good night. I appreciate so much for locking on, and again for taking the time to just tune in the live to give a little updates. The Sunday Vibes Live, this is what we do here. Whenever I could, I try to do this at least once a month at the beginning of the month. If I do it in between, well, yay. But yeah, and here basically we go through the past videos, we speak a little bit of up and coming videos, and I try to answer any questions that you all may have or in the chat. So feel free to ask questions and everything, and I'll try to get it to the best of my ability. Right? It doesn't be long. It's normally be between 8 and 9. Oh, Favorite Island, good night, big up. Oh, I saw you check out Favorite Island, girl, yeah? I appreciate that so much. And favorite Trinidad YouTuber, I appreciate that is, we try things to do things a little different. We try to expose Trinidad and Tobago in a positive light. Like, yes, it's not like I am an ostrich in with my head in the sand. I know I'm unaware of what's going on in our country, but at the same time, I don't try and focus on the negatives. Everything I try to, at least here on the channel, we focus on the positives because, Dread, we have so much epic and people around. We have so much cool things we could check out. We have so much beautiful scenery that we could just go and relax. Whoa! So I hear big up, big up. Oh! Right. My bad. So sometimes I forget, bro. So I just always be. So yeah, and also I know this weekend was the Chinese Spring Festival. They had a big festival at Anchorage. Like, Dread, I knew about it. I was supposed to post this up on my community tab or post, but it just slipped me. And this weekend was just a hectic weekend for me. All right, so I was just in and out. I didn't really do anything. I was able to edit this video that we dropped yesterday, Chinese food hopping, and I think that's about it. I did not attend the Chinese Spring Festival. Oh, Brandon, good night. I wanted to go. I seriously wanted to go. I know you can get tickets by the door. I think it was $50 for a ticket to enter. And hopefully next year I'll jump back and cover it. I did cover it the first one of the second years they had it at the Anchorage. Oh, how was it? Favorite Angular. I hope it was good. It looked from some of the photos, it looked good. I'm sure other people would have probably covered it or do something on it. Hopefully next year I will go back, but this time around it's just I didn't have the time to go. I had other things to sort out and whatnot. I mentioned earlier, like when I now started doing this channel for the first 5 years, I was like work, YouTube, and in between life. And so work, YouTube, in between life, that took a toll in a sense, right? Because like my weekends was basically booked up editing or recording videos, and during the week after work I'd have been editing videos. Now is more I'm trying to have a little more balance. So is work, life, and content. So that is what I've been doing. And I'm glad to hear it was amazing. So hopefully next year I'll be able to go back and cover the Chinese Spring Festival. I've seen a few places have the Holika done, where it's basically a prayers and the burning of Holika. Right? I may, if the opportunity presents itself, I may live stream that, and that will happen during the week. But for the weekend, for sure, we streaming Holy or Pagua here in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, that's all the updates I really have for the channel. So you can look out for Currents Roll, which will be coming the week after that. Oh yeah. Spoilers, I do have plans to do some budget videos as well this year. So I know last year I was really trying to do some budget videos, and just the timing didn't work out. Something was always happening, something every weekend. And when I mean budget videos, how I do my budget videos basically you go to the grocery or go to the market with $100, see what we could get, and then try and survive the whole week on whatever you get. That's how we do the budget challenge videos here on the channel. And the last time I did one was 2023, so this will be 3 years later. So I'm not sure how things will go, because prices right now are racing all over the world and here in Trinidad as well. So we'll see how that one goes. So you can look out for those up and coming videos. I'm not sure when next I'll be doing a doubles hopping or roti hopping. Spoilers though, most likely the next roti video I'm going to do will be one in the East by Jumons. Yeah, so you can look out for that. That might happen though quite April, like after Easter kind of thing. Yeah. So So we'll see how things go. Right, so that's just about some updates. Uh, if anybody have any more questions, I will answer them. I'm going to chat now a little bit about the Carnival season, specifically the road march. Congrats to Marshall Montano for securing his 12th win on road march. And for all the people who saying comparing him that he didn't write all his songs and all these things, I don't care. Who cares about that? Just because Lord Kitchener wrote all his songs and performed all his songs, they were a different era, different time, different tunes. You have to give the man credit. Like, the man is a hard worker. I went and watched Like a Boss last week, and I think if you get a chance to go and take that in, that's Marshall Montano's documentary. You get to see some behind the scenes on his performances, and he talk about how different things coming up in the soca industry, in the calypso industry. He has, like, that is probably the most vulnerable you'll ever see him. So I do recommend you check it out. Like, how it started off like, why you gotta show this? And I'm not gonna spoil anything, right? But it's only afterwards, when I was discussing with my wife, she was saying, hey, the reason why he started off this documentary, like how he started it, is so that people who not too familiar with him or want to go and see this will get an idea of why it is he is one of the, if not the greatest soca artist of all time. You know? Yummy chicken, favorite island girl, that is added to the next time I'm doing fried chicken hopping. So right now I'm waiting for the crowd in Yummy Chicken to die down a little bit, and when I'm doing a fried chicken, the next fried chicken hopping, because we have like 8 other spots in fried chicken hopping. That'll be volume 4, volume 5. I can't remember. Most likely volume 5, the 5th rounds. So I'll most likely cover it then. But again, that will be sometimes after Easter, because the only next set of food videos will be the current roll one. The next set of food videos will be most likely after Easter. Yeah. So that is just how it's going right now. Oh, big up Trini style with Dinesh. I see he was all over with Trini Surfer. Also, we capture a few, content creators on the road. End up seeing Hungry Belly, big up Hungry Belly. I end up seeing Alan, Trini Surfer on the road. I see Trini Styles with Dinesh was at Flavor, giving some culinary, showing off his culinary skills and everything. So big up you all, and I'm hoping this year and well to do some more collabs with all the content creators we possibly can here on the island, and are long overdue with Dinesh and his wife and stuff. So one of these days we'll organize something. And anybody else who want to reach out, I had a few content creators who reached out to me, especially those who came to visit during the Carnival season for a short period. I do apologize. When they reached out to me, it was like, Dread, I was just booked up and busy, and I could not make. Hopefully, whenever they return, we'll do some more collaborations, because I'm looking to do more of that this year as well. And yeah, anyway, I'm going back to the soca. So if you get a chance, go check out Like a Boss. And Dread, that man, he basically, you see how hard work is pay off, and I have to give him credit for where he is. Now, at the same time, I still think we need to have a people's champion on the road, or at least bring back Soca Monarch, because can't behave myself by voice. We're just organically crewing on the road. No, I have one complaint on the road, right? I was on the road. I wasn't playing the mass, but I was in the mass. You all hopefully tune in for some of the live streams. And even so, when I was walking through or live streaming, you would realize that most of the tunes that they play were just like a few rotations of this year's soca, and we have so much good music this year. Like, Brave Boy had a nice road song, right? Love on the Road, and that gets 0 plays for none of the bands crossing the road, which I found to be sad, because Respectfully Yours got 7 plays, and is like, Okay, so for those of you who don't know, road march is be determined by the judging point. So when bands are crossing the judging point, the soca tune of choice played for the section of the band that crossing is count as one, and then they'll add up tally all that on the Monday, Tuesday, and then they'll give whoever have played the most road march tune that will get the win. And Dread, like, big up, full blown, respectfully yours. That was a big tune for the season. But how it get 7 players for the road? That is not a road song. That song for a fet. With you and your woman, you and your wife, you and your girlfriend, you and if you're single, you and whoever. Right? That is for a fet, a slow dance, a slow wine. But I just found it was unfair to some of the people who entered their road march. So yeah. Buffalo Bill! Yes! I am actually. It's so strange, right? I actually, when I say the mud volcano and beach, yes, I will be hoping to go down Los Rio and cover both the mud volcano and the beach there. So look out for that. I still have to go. Is a weekend and to choose, and I'll go down there and record that or something. So we'll see how that goes. You called it, Bill. You called it. So yeah, I thought that was unfortunate for the road, and there's also another conversation that was happening after the carnival about colorism, elitism, and stuff on the road, and to a degree racism. Like, we have that here in Trinidad, unfortunately, right? And you'll more see those with the bigger bands, so to speak, like the Tribe, the Hearts. I'm not sure Bliss so much, but yeah, unfortunately it exists, and sometimes with those bands and even self with certain fets, it was probably hard to get tickets for and get into, and it's all kind of approvals and all these things. Now that's unfortunate because Carnival really and truly is all about freedom and creativity and soca music itself. I'll come to that just now, right? And the thing is, all of these are legit conversations, but at the same time, we have a lot more different aspects to our carnival than just these big bands. There's plenty medium bands and other bands where prices are more affordable to play mass, and certain bands that have mass itself. Like, to me, RC Carnival, Ironian Cairo Carnival, and K2 Mass. Well, K2 Mass win medium band of the year, and that understood because their costumes were just amazing. It's like flowers, and Lost Tribe won band of the year for large bands, and Lost Tribe will continue to win because they have mass, right? Let's be real, they have mass. So big up them. And I saw for Juve, like places like Arima and Grandi started, like Juve was out and full and proper. Not sure about Shogunas, although I heard Shogunas had thing. This year I was able to cover stick fighting in Shogunas, which was kind of cool. I didn't stick around for the finals of the competition because that was in the evening and I had something else planned, and I just always go. Harrison is asking, whoa. Okay, Harrison, I bought different spots on different days. Alright, so the only time I bought the same spot on the same day would have been the Chinese Dragon because they was close to each other. So that's the only time I bought Chinese food on the same day. But the other spots, it was span out over a 3-week period. So yeah, so it wasn't all at once or one day after the next. Yes, and again, we have dogs. I have a dog here right now, so if you're hearing some barking in the background, yeah, she's probably seeing some cats walking in the road or something. Anywho, folks, back to the mass. Somebody was suggesting, like, I'll do a budget carnival session at least next year. And I have done some kind of budget things to do for the carnival and some free stuff you could do for the carnival. But I'll try to do, I think that's a good idea. So next year for the carnival, I will do something, a budget based thing. Because, like I said, we have a lot of different things that are free, and Flavor is one of them. This year did amazing. Like, that initiative hoping that they bring that back. They should bring that back for Christmas, Dread. They should bring back Flavor Village because today is the last day they're gonna have it in the Savannah. I think after today they're gonna break it down, and it won't come back in until next year. But Dread, they need to bring back Flavor. I think for Christmas, and have Parang happening there, and then from Parang go straight into the Carnival, and then from Carnival they can break down afterwards. I think the December, January, and first week in February, because Carnival early next year, is the first Monday and Tuesday, I think, in Feb. I have to check back the calendar, but it's 7th or 8th or something, so, or 8th and 9th, or 6th and 7th, I can't remember, somewhere around there. So, yeah. So, Carnival gonna be a short season next season. Have you seen snow cone hopping video? That will be a hard one, Bill. Like, it's a good idea, but snow cone hopping, real difficult. The only thing that could change that up, to be honest with you all, with snow cones, is to get one around the Savannah, to get one by Maracas Lookout. They even have this a dude who's selling it opposite Marriott there by Movie Town in Port of Spain. And the only difference is from the one around the Savannah, or the one around the Savannah is basically the same one you can get almost anywhere else in Trinidad. And what I would recommend, the one in Maracas Lookout or the one by Marriott, is it have different flavors of the snow cone that you can add more along the alcoholic spirit side. But the one in Maracas, if you go in there and you all like punch creme, they have a punch creme snow cone. Win. An SMTT eat food review. That will be a hard one. Like, I could do a eat vlog, but most times for eat itself, I normally go by some brethren of mine, some brothers from another mother who follow the Islamic faith, and it'd be like a few, and then I eat at all of them one, and it's more or less it'd be curry. So that one is a hard one to do. Normally in the past, I would have tried to fast with them for like a 3 days a day fasting, no food, no water from sunrise to sunset kind of thing, and I'll vlog that experience to make up them. It's not easy to do that, in my opinion, especially if you're out there in the sun and hard to do hard labor and stuff. So, and I also try to, if you haven't seen it, we have covered some of the oldest mosques here in Trinidad and Tobago, as well as other mosques. I do a mosque hopping because I do temple hopping here, we do church hopping, we do mosque hopping here in Trinidad and Tobago. We are a beautiful country, like I mentioned earlier, we have all these different faiths, and sometimes people forget that one of our watchwords is tolerance, Dread. Discipline, production, tolerance, like with each other. What makes us beautiful is we are tolerant of each other. Might not, have the same views on things, but at the same time, we should be tolerant enough with each other to like agree to disagree in a sense. I appreciate that, Buffalo Bill. Yeah. Temple by the Sea is definitely must visit, whether you like temples or not. And it's just a nice vibes down there. And if you're down there, I would do recommend like popping in Dattatreya once you dress up properly as well, because Dattatreya close by, that is where we have the 75-foot Hanuman statue. Just sit down and just take in the serenity and meditate a little bit when you reach those spots, right? Apart from taking in the beauty and whatnot, it's just to sit down and meditate. Like when you go to any religious spots here in Trinidad and Tobago, you just say take a moment and meditate. Mountain Benedict have it. The Our Lady of Montserrat, that is the one in Tortuga, the oldest wooden church in Tortuga, have it as well up on the hills there. It's a beautiful thing to just go and take in. And Dattatreya have it. And Temple by the Sea, if they open and you're able to walk out to the temple itself, they have some benches right there. Just sit down for a few minutes and just meditate and just give thanks for life and everything. And it's been a nice experience. So, but back to NSMTT, that Eid review kind of thing. I mean, if I'm being invited to certain mosques when they're having their iftar and stuff, I could probably cover that kind of thing. But I think outside that, it is difficult to do food review because for Eid especially, because it's basically when you're breaking your fast or after a month of fasting, you know. So the same thing, like I wouldn't really necessarily do prayers food or food on Diwali or whatever. So yeah, so that's about it for me. Hope you all having a great week. Have a great weekend. It was a little hot this weekend. I know. Well, we in the dry season, so I don't expect rain anytime soon. This one I had to mention. This one I remember when it is Met Office declared the start of the dry season. The day they declared the start of the dry season here in Trinidad and Tobago, rain fell whole day, and I had to laugh. I just remember that. I just thought that I want to share that with you all before, we exit here. And yeah, that's about it. I try to, like I said, go take in like a boss. I'm trying to take in some more local movies. During the week before Carnival, they had something called Mass and Movie. Another local director and producer dropped some shorts in Movie Town, and it was only there for a week. When I take that in, it was nice. Some nice documentaries about Dragon Mass, about stick fighting. Selvin John actually had a documentary on Selvin John and how he go about choosing his stick. That was a real nice thing to take in. And they also had some shorts on two episodes filmed right here in Trinidad and Tobago, and with local people as well. So it's by Shari Petal. Yeah, I probably have that last name wrong, but check out Mass and Movie if you get a chance. I'm not sure if it's still showing. I know Terry Lyons, Queen of Soca, was showing. I didn't get a chance to go and see that, unfortunately. I'm not sure if it's still showing. If it is still showing this week, yeah, I might go try and take it in. But I didn't get a chance to see that. But I did take in some Mass and Movie and Like a Boss. Go check out Like a Boss. Look out for some Pagua live streams during the week, possibly, and for sure next weekend, Pagua. And yeah, and then after that, we're doing Current Stroll and Buffalo Bill called it, who I'm hoping to go and record Lucero, Mod Volcano, and Beach. And we also plan to do, hopefully, something with the Spiritual Baptist Feet at the end of the month. And that's about it there for me. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for all the comments and the likes. And also, I know I don't have to tell this to you all, but I'm just making this statement unknown, right? And I mean, you all who tune in, who watch this channel, who always, leave a comment, liking stuff, sharing the videos. I appreciate you all coming up to tell me hello and stuff. But anybody who is disrespectful in the comments on the channel, right, we don't tolerate that here, and don't expect those kind of comments to be removed. Right, there's this one particular individual. I don't know what is be going through his mind or her mind. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I just throwing that out there. Like I said, I will always welcome constructive criticism. But if you are disrespectful to anybody religion or anybody else here, no. Again, we could disagree. We could agree to disagree, and we could have debates and we could have conversations. Right, once it's civilized. Like, I welcome those things. Again, I welcome constructive criticism. I welcome, all these things. But don't be disrespectful. Don't be feeling like you know everything that is happening. Give suggestions, right? Ask questions. Be curious. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, folks, thank you all again for joining me. You all have a blessed week. Have a safe one. I'm going to wrap up here. And I'll see you all in the next one. So look out for the next live stream. And yeah.